The next project comes from Portugal. It's called The Drunk. And we have the director, André Marques, and Rodrigo Areias, the producer, presenting it. A big welcome to you.
Hi, everyone. What a great pleasure to be here presenting my first feature film project called The Drunk, or O Bêbado in Portuguese, which is a thriller drama with emotional elements. The action takes place in an economically broken city, my hometown of Setúbal, which is also the city where I grew up in Portugal. It's a desolated and rough place, surrounded by abandoned factories and a port that is well known to be a gateway for Europe, gateway for illegal goods. The main character is called Rogério. He's in his late 30s. He's seen as a loser by the world around him. He suffers from alcoholic addiction, but he's also deep insidely. He's a kind-hearted man and a discreet person. He lives next door to his mother, this old lady that is retired and receives a small pension from the state, and he has a brother that is somehow much more successful than him and runs a small business. The storyline starts as Rogério finds out that he has lost his unemployment fund, and he starts drinking until he loses control of his actions and involves himself in a bar brawl, and eventually his alcoholic drift takes him to the port, where he falls asleep while watching passing ships. Minutes later, he's awakened by this mysterious woman, young woman called Julia, who looks terribly frightened and seems to be running from something. So he offers to help without realizing that he's entering a nightmare that he never thought it could be his. Quickly enough, they are caught by this criminal ring that was looking for Julia at his own place, and they are punished by them. Eventually, he will be blackmailed by this gang, and he has to deliver the girl, Julia, the following night. They are fully aware who Rogério is, where he lives, but most important, where his mother lives. I will now speak a bit about the actors that we have on the project that already compromised themselves to the project in solely, really, they really like with me. And Andrea, please. This is Miguel Borges. He plays Jaime. He's a Portuguese gang leader. Next one, please. This is João Saboga. He plays Nikolai, which is the mean-looking Russian guy that also speaks Portuguese. And finally, we have Damian Victor Wancha. He's a Romanian actor that plays the silent, very quiet, but extremely dangerous Russian gangster. Finally, with them, I have to say that I've worked with these three actors before in my several different projects, short films that I've made. And we end up with Joana de Verona, which is to play the beautiful but vulnerable Julia. And she's a huge talent. I mean, I've been working with her, developing the character for quite a while, and it will be amazing experience. I would like to show you a video. Basically, it's a mood piece made out of visual references from films that I find inspiring for the film. So, please enjoy. All right. So this nightmare that I was suggesting It's also Rogerio's biggest challenge of his life. He must fight chance and decide accordingly to the promise that he made to Julia, to help her, or whether to decide to keep himself alive in his own family. By the end of the film, we have realized that Rogerio has become a stronger man, much more resistant to the outside world pressure due to the intense experience that he lived, but he also feels infinitely worse. This film, The Drunk, it's a journey into the deep depths of the human soul. I mean, contemplating upon our contemporary and anesthetized society and its presumptions on addiction, self-value, and sorry, my friend.
No problem.
Heroism, that's it, sorry. Self-value, heroism, and addiction. Thank you all, and I'll pass the word to my dear friend and producer, Rodrigo Areias.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Rodrigo Areias, and I'm the producer of O Bêbado, this first feature film by André Marques. So, I have a production company in Portugal, which has this gang attitude of everybody working on different projects and being able to produce their projects with one another, and this, but also I've been very lucky in my life to have the opportunity to work with a lot of film directors that I really admire, who have very special and very strong vision. So that's what I really aim for. And I've been working recently with directors like Aki Kaurismäki or Peter Greenaway, and I've been working their future projects also. André also made part of our teams in several of those projects. And I've met André like 6 years ago when he was presenting actually his first short film at Berlinale in competition. We had a connection somehow. I felt that he was a young director that was pretty sure what he wanted to make, and he was very precise on what kind of films he wants to do. And so we decided to make a short film together called Luminica, which was quite successful, still is going on at commercial release. This week won the Portuguese Film Academy's best short of the last year, so 2013. So it's been quite good. And so this is the natural step to try to get his first feature film financed. Yeah, okay, so Andrea, can we see a little bit of that, please? And we'll try to wrap it up. Which is a Portuguese-Romanian co-production.
Ce se întâmplă? Da, tatăl tău m-a atacat când să încep slujba. E nebun.
Eu ți-am spus să-i aștept și pe băieții mei. Eu ți-am spus de mai multe ori. Așteaptă să vină și băieții mei.
Îmi pare rău de biata Luminița. Era o adevărată creștină ortodoxă și nu merita una ca asta.
Ce-ai zis?
Poftim?
Gabriel.
Ei, fiule, eu n-am vrut să...
Am întrebat ce ai zis adineauri.
Vezi că eu n-am vrut să spun
Gabriel.
că...
Ce n-ai vrut?
Vai!
Emil, nu! Cum îți permiți, mă, să vorbești așa în casa asta?
Zi! Nu! Vreau să știu cine-i dă lui dreptul să vorbească așa în casa asta! De parcă locul lui ar mai fi aici.
Ajunge. Bă, dacă mă mai atingi odată, îți crăp capul!
Ajunge!
Destul. Voi doi faceți faceți familia de rușine. Eu o să...
Constantine!
Tata!
Constantine! Constantine! Vai de mine! Părinte, nu pleca! Constantine!
Any questions you would like to ask?
Good.
Violetta? Anything you would like to?
You told us about the tone of the film. Can you tell us a little bit about what will be the ending and what would be the possible feeling for the audience?
Well, basically, the Drunk is an emotional joyride. I mean, we will end up having some doubts about some things we started with. I mean, some presumptions that we had about certain kind of conditions, which is addiction, as I explained as well. And we will also always try to divide ourselves between caring for the character, caring for the situation, understanding that it will not end good for everyone. Something has to be lost somehow. So in the end of the film, I think people will have grown as spectators in terms of feeling that, in fact, there's more than meets the eye when adapting and adjusting and reflecting upon such conflicted issues that the film portrays.
Okay. Anybody else would like to ask something? Great job. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, man.